I have finished my 5th book of the year, Lies Weeping, a Black Company novel by Glen Cook. And honestly, this is a strange one. While not necessarily a long book, it felt really long. And I think that comes down to its pacing. This story follows the 3 perspectives, Shukrat, Arkana, and Croaker, but also now known as the new Shvetya or the Steadfast Guardian. And his sections are written by Dickon. Most of the book follows Shukrat and Arkana in their day-to-day life with the Black Company. And it's a different kind of perspective than we've had before, as the girls banter back and forth in the writing. And while this is fresh and interesting, it also doesn't carry enough weight to hold down the story for long periods of time. The rest of the book shifts to Croaker's role as the new Shvetya, and he's essentially digging through the past, doing research on his late wife, the Lady, and deeper lore into the Black Company themselves and their enemies. These sections feel less like story progression and more like a deep dive into background material, and at times it reads more like a lore document instead of pushing the narrative forward. Coming back to the series after nearly 6 years away didn't help. There's a sense of trying to reestablish the new normal of the company, which I can appreciate, but it also slows everything else down. There are some moments of action in this book where the girls work with the Lady and Howler taking care of some pesky monkeys eating their crops, or when they take on the Skinwalker in Croaker's body. And even Tobo gets a little bit of action. He deals with some life-sucking vampire ghosts. And all that adds much needed energy to this book. The story doesn't really come alive until the final stretch. And this is where Shukrat, Arkana, and Uncle Dodge reach the Burnishing Sunrise, where they take on the Skinwalker wearing Croaker's body again. This is where the tension finally does show up, but it's almost a little too late to make the book exciting. In the end, this book doesn't read like a standalone novel. It feels like a research project in the Black Company lore. Clearly, it's building up to something, but on its own, it is slow and uneven. That being said, I'm still here for the ride, and I want to know what's coming. Does the Lady get her daughter back? Does Croaker get free? Does Shukrat and Arkana build into their own? All questions that I want to see answers to.